Hi guys, welcome to your tarot reading 1111. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also like and comment. It helps out with the algorithm. I'm going to get a message. Spirit, what is the overall energy for this reading? All right, what is the overall energy for this reading? Full moon energy. This is fruition. Something is going to come to fruition during the harvest moon. And then we have discernment. So this is telling you you need to have discernment here in this situation, and also boundaries. All right, let's see what else is going on. All right, Spirit, what is going on here in this situation? What is going on in this situation? Ooh, lots of cards. Running, ghosting, disappearance, and invisible, obsession and reverse, foundation, establish family security, boundaries again, chemistry in reverse, open heart, and bluff. At the bottom, we get chasing. So there is a runner-chaser dynamic. A lot of times when we get that energy, it has to do with somebody that wasn't ready. So at a certain time, either this person wasn't ready because they might have been in a different situation back then. This card reminds me of like doors opening and closing, and maybe you weren't ready for this at one time, but you may be in a different place now. So chasing. And also I wanted to say I cannot help the camera and how it sort of zooms in and out. That's something it does, and so sorry. I know people have asked me and there's nothing I could do about it. Under the chasing card is second chance. So it looks like you may be getting a second chance with someone here. So this is somebody that you had a lot of chemistry with. This is somebody that you were very infatuated with, that you think about all the time. You may have thought at one time that you were addicted to this person, or they may have thought this about you. You may have not known like what this was that you felt. It was so strong, but it was like no matter what you did, it just never came together, is what it feels like here. And this boundaries card also says drawing the line enough. So some of you might have given up on this person or this relationship. Some of you may have a lot of boundaries with this person. So this could also be something where you may not know, like, to discern if this is somebody with a mental illness, in the sense of like this person may have had a lot of energy, and like when they were there with you, they were like so in the moment, but as soon as they left, with this open heart, reminds me of like open heart surgery. It's in reverse. Like you couldn't get anything from them. They just seemed like they were gone, absent. But you knew that when you were with them, there was a lot of chemistry and adoration, and also infatuation with each other. But then this person like just disappeared. So yeah, you may have thought that this person was like bipolar, or maybe had some kind of personality disorder where you had to have these boundaries with this person. Again, two cards of having boundaries. You drew a line. Enough is enough, and you might have had to finally say no to this or to this person. But you always felt like this person was the one for you because of the chemistry, because of how deep it was. You might have thought like maybe this person, again, this open heart reminds me of like some kind of illness. Maybe they had to leave, for some reason. Maybe they had somebody in their life that was going through something, and so maybe mentally they were not that stable. They were not all there. They felt everything that you felt, but it's like they couldn't give to this. That's what it seems like. Somebody that couldn't give to something. This card also reminds me of the chasing of like something that needs to be like a plant that you need to water. And it was like this person couldn't give, or you couldn't give with what this person was giving you, which seems like very little. Okay, so we're going to pull from this deck here, and this deck is very interesting. And I want to give you the name of it. It's called the Mary L. Tarot. Okay. So this also has the Ouroboros, or the snake biting its own tail. And this can represent, again, something coming back around. And it has to come full circle in order to be whole. Like something that you've been waiting for the answers to. You've been waiting for this person maybe to come back around. You see that there is this ruby or a diamond or a green emerald in this bird's mouth. And it's like you're trying to get to that jewel, which for you would be to know. Like something that you just need to know. This is also a snake. So I feel like here you may be wondering like if you were dealing with a snake, or if there was something else, like something that you didn't know. So this reminds me again like of a secret, something being withheld, something not told to you. You didn't understand this because you couldn't see the whole picture. Here's the Nine of Wands. This may have caused you a lot of grief, a lot of anger. Like you may have been really angry with this person when they did this to you, because they might have like really broken your heart. But you also see this woman in the background where if you take the ego, because the tiger lion energy usually represents the ego in tarot, but in the background there's a woman, and you could see that this woman is dealing with her heart, and her heart tells her, or this person's heart tells them, that they love you. Also with this discernment card, there's so much more. Again, it's like we're focused on the heart here, the open heart, when somebody is vulnerable and receptive and open to, to maybe sharing how they really feel, versus somebody that's running away, not wanting to deal with it. But here, I feel like this has to do with you. Maybe at the time, you may have not wanted to hear what this person had to say. You weren't very open, and so this person also sort of backed off, and it feels like you are going to be dealing with matters of the heart where they weren't dealt with. Like they were felt and experienced at the time, but the conversation needs to be had about what this was, and you just feel sort of cheated by this person. Okay, so we have this spread here, and let's see what it tells us. At the bottom, we get the Six of Cups. Ooh, like even these cards fell out. They weren't part of it, but they fell out, and it's the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. See, this is something where, or someone, where you saw yourself with this person, and whether it was like saw yourself getting married to this person, or just saw yourself in the spiritual connection with this person, you felt so much for this person. This could have again been very spiritual. The Ten of Cups here. Here's a skeleton and a child. So there's like an adult and a baby skeleton. So this could have felt like every relationship to you, like the relationship that you have with the a parent. And when I say that, I just mean that like you could have had love for this person the way that you have for a child. Like it just felt unconditional. This person could have been like your extreme opposite, but you still like recognize this person's soul. This is a soul connection, or a soul recognition, or a past life kind of energy. But even here at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups, where this is again to recognize somebody But this has to do with reminiscing. And also look at this where somebody's been immersed underwater. So, and under that card too is the Five of Swords, which it's depicted here with a woman and her child. So for some of you, you may have a child. Look at also how this person thinks of you. A lot of sexual energy, and it's all sort of right here in the sacral chakra. So this person has a lot of different feelings towards you, but specifically, again, it's like a lot of sexual energy, chemistry, but this person also feels like they've known you for a long time. There's a lot of different feelings that this person had to sort of immerse themselves in to understand maybe this relationship or connection that they have with you. Here's another a 5. There's these 2 5s. This might be a synchronicity for you right now, but this is the 5 of Wands, and this is this inner conflict. So this person may have had to face some fears around this connection. It could have been that you guys had an age gap. It could have been that you guys were very, very different people. Like you see, these 2 people are very different. So it could have been that you come from different cultures, or for some reason, like you came together with this person, you met them, but you couldn't be with them. Okay, and you see also there's like an angel in the back that brought these 2 people together. So again, for a lot of you, this is a spiritual connection, and it was like this person had to sort of face their own demons, fight their own inner battle. You see it here with the Running card, where this person's in this place that's really gray. Maybe this is what their life feels like too, since you left or since they left, where everything just feels gray, nothing has color. So this person's definitely going to come back around. This person, it's almost like they have to come back around. They have to finish this. They have to understand it. They have to tell you, if nothing else. Here's the Moon card. So this is somebody that is withholding. You also see like this person's needing to say something, and it's like something they think about all the time, what they want to say to you. And here is the King of Disc, which I have to cover that card up. A card where this man is eating an apple, and again, it's very spiritual. It's like sacred wisdom, sacred knowledge that came from this another 5 card, the 5 of Cups. So this person is definitely reminiscing, having a lot of thoughts, having a lot of memories, kind of like a memory wheel that is coming up for them in their life with you. Specifically, like just a lot of recalling of moments with you. Also, though, when they think about these things, it's like they hold their heart. They want to be next to you and close to you and feel that again. But this person is going through a tower in their life. And again, this card of the Knight of Wands, where you see the lightning and thunder, this person is hurt. They're showing you that they're hurt by this, if you created some kind of boundary and there's a separation between you guys, or maybe you just like didn't want to give this person another chance with this bluffing card over here because you thought that they weren't being real with you, they were lying to you, or they just weren't being themselves, or you thought they were pretending, or maybe there's a situation that they were in that they were exaggerating. And this person, it was like they got cut off is what it feels like to me. So they might have like initiated this separation, but you kind of took it to the next level because you were angry. Okay, let's see. So in essence, this caused a tower for this person. And, oh, see what I mean? Here's the 3 of Swords. This person is very heartbroken. Under that is the 4 of Cups. They wish that they could go back and change things now. They wish with the 4 of Cups, this is like somebody regretting a decision they made because they know how they feel now. At that time, They might have had too much going on. It might have been hard to discern this because of, either where this person was at or the situation that they were in, or just the doors were not open for this connection back then. You might have thought that they were, but this person might have not felt ready, or this person may have not known how they felt, that they felt so deeply, or that they were going to feel so deeply. So tell us, Spirit, about this person. Medicine, wisdom. See, I feel like being away and apart from you has brought this person a lot of wisdom, and especially from like this open heart, and then we get medicine. So again, I feel that for a lot of you, you may be dealing with something where there is some kind of, if it's illness, again, if it's mental illness, or if it has to do with, it could be even substance abuse for a person, or it could have to do with the person's family being ill, like something outside that was affecting this person, where they had to give a lot of their time and energy to that, and they couldn't really give to your connection. But yeah, this person was completely obsessed with you in their mind, in the sense that they thought about you all the time, and they had this like adoration for you. Here we get the tribe of the kindred. So definitely, again, what I feel for this person is that this is like, again, past life or kindred spirit. I carry your heart is what that card says. I carry your heart, and this looks like twins, twin flame. Could also be same-sex connection. Maybe that could have been it too for some of you, where this person may have been just afraid of something, maybe judgment. Okay, I'm going to do a spread. I just dropped a card that I had to pick up. Look, it was a tower. So this person is definitely going through a tower moment in their life. It could also represent your energy, like you and this person both mirroring each other. Let's see, what else, Spirit, do you want to tell us about this connection? What else is going on here? It feels very intense. Here's the Emperor. Here is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This person may have thought that you were too good for them. They may have not fought for this hard enough. They may have thought that they disappointed you. Here's that energy of the full circle. This finally coming full circle. And this is also closure for some of you. The Two of Wands is decision. This is discovery too. And both of those cards could also have to do with traveling. So maybe this has to do with somebody taking a break or stepping back from the connection. For whatever reason, there was, again, this runner-chaser dynamic. Somebody sort of ran away. They weren't ready. We get the Three of Cups here at the bottom. This person really thinks about, when they think about you, they think about the good times. They think about your heart. They think about how open you and vulnerable and how receptive you are to them. They know that you're not like that with anyone else. And this person regrets hurting you. This person regrets walking away. They regret that they feel like they may never have this chance again. They think that this is something that you possibly moved on from. They think that you may not give them a second chance. But it was like you saw all sides to this person. You still accept them. You still love them. I feel like this person is also very hard on themselves. You see the Queen of Wands in reverse, and that has to do with self-confidence. So that could also be part of this, that this person just didn't feel good enough. And this person also could be somebody that's reckless with the Emperor in reverse, or they could be maybe, again, bipolar, or going back to that energy where somebody feels a little bit unstable in some sense, and maybe this person thought, like, maybe if they told you, you weren't going to accept them. I do feel, though, that this person has a lot of self-awareness now, specifically, though, about this connection with you. And this person is wanting to move closer or forward. They're wanting to have this courage to face you again. And we get the Hermit here as the last card. So this is somebody in reverse that feels like they might have lost their way, but they feel like you are home. So everything directs them back to you, and especially and specifically their mind. The Moon card has to do with the inner. So this has to do also with releasing fears that they have around this, and anxiety, especially with the Nine of Swords here. But I feel like this is somebody that may not be sleeping well. Maybe they're talking to somebody about this because it's like it really got to them. And I feel like also this could be somebody that is like blocked off from you, or you've blocked this person, and this person is just feeling a lot of the grief from the breakup, or the separation, or you not being in their life. And let me see what else I got. I also feel like if this person is holding any grudges, if you think they're not. They've let that go. And also this person, if it is like a self-worth issue, they're working on themselves. And if this person was emotionally immature, or maybe that's like what you actually said to them, it's like this person has thought a lot about your words and what you've said. They've done a lot of work on themselves. And this person could have just been running away from love. Like, again, not ready for it. And here, the Ace of Cups, I feel like that's the conversation that this person wants to have with you. And with the Second Chance card here, yeah, under that is Twin Flame. So, yeah, this, for a lot of you, is a Twin Flame. This is a second chance to, have a conversation if you haven't talked to this person for a long time. And here's this watching you, looking at your social media, getting information, or they have their ways of knowing about you, maybe through another person. But this is definitely a message for the Divine Feminine here. And here, under here, we get abandoned, but also it says walked away. If this person walked away, it was because they were emotionally blocked, but they feel like they messed up, and they know they gave you a lot of mixed signals, and that's why they, wanted to stay away. But look, it feels like this person's suffocating. And again, you could have been dealing with somebody that was avoiding just love in general, and this person wants to apologize. This separation for this person has felt like a curse, and this is an emotional storm. Again, we started with that Tower card, and we saw it a few times. It even fell out of this deck. So definitely emotional storm. Like, this person is ready to give in, we'll say. And here's stress and the umbrella, and again, emotional storm. So that is the message I have for you. Please remember to like, comment if the reading resonates. This is intense. A lot came out. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.